People who were close to someone that became a murderer, what was the most suspicious trait they displayed? Growing up, my little sister Jane was always a weird kid. I had my suspicions about her, but I never thought she would be capable of such a horrific act. The first incident happened because I had refused to sleep in her bed, which she believed was a sacrifice to protect her from the boogeyman. For 2 years, I wasn't allowed to sleep in my own room. Whenever I tried, Jane would throw a tantrum until our parents convinced me to stay in her room just so everyone could finally get some rest. They even installed a bunk bed, but Jane insisted we share a single bed. One night, I woke up to find Jane had wet the bed. I was upset not just because of the pee but also because I didn't want to be there in the first place. When I refused Jane's yell to get back into the soaked bed, she got up and tried to attack me, accidentally smearing more pee on me. We were both screaming as our parents rushed in. Jane demanded I sleep in the pee-soaked bed while she took the dry spot against the wall as if nothing happened. Our parents disagreed, which distressed Jane. She then admitted she thought a monster lived in her closet. Sharing a bed was to protect herself, and she was terrified that if I moved rooms or mattresses, the monster would attack her. Nobody knew who this monster was, and initially assumed it was a figment of her imagination. Besides, she was only 5 years old. To address this, our parents removed the top bunk's mattress and the wet one below. They convinced me to be a good big sister and protect Jane from any monster. Reluctantly, I returned to bed with her. But soon after, Jane whispered that she made me sleep there because one day the monster would come eat one of us. She planned to escape while it attacked me. Without a word, I immediately went to my own room, willing to defend her from a monster but not be monster bait. When our parents responded to the noise, I refused to go back despite their pleading. Eventually they understood and let me have my own space. From then on, I slept with my door locked for safety. It was a hard time. Our parents didn't believe me when I said Jane had tried suffocating me, so I had to take precautions to protect myself. Over the next few years, there were 2 more notable incidents. Once, I caught Jane about to cut the brake lines on my bike. When confronted, she cried that she just wanted to play a harmless prank. Another time, she tried pushing me down the stairs but claimed it was an accident. Our parents shrugged it off as childish mischief, but I knew Jane wanted to seriously hurt me. The scariest moment was discovering Jane holding a knife over me while I slept. She said she just wanted to see what it was like to stab something. After that, I refused to let Jane in my room and put an extra lock on my door.